Here is an example which will help you to understand application of laws of exponents. Question is, simplify using laws of exponents. Square root of 8 times 2 to the power of 2 over 3 divided by sixth root of 4 to the power of 5. Now to apply laws of exponents, first step should be that we should have common base, right? So that is the first thing we should have, and that is common base. So we are looking for common base. And therefore the strategy is to write each number with a base of 2. Since 8 can be written as 2 to the power of 3, 4 can be written as 2 square, right? So we can have common base of 2. So let's rewrite this expression. So we can write 8 as 2 cubed. So we get 2 cubed. Now square root really means to the power of half. So we can write this as to the power of half, correct? So that is square root of 8. Now 2 is already written in the exponential form, which is 2 to the power of 2 over 3. Now denominator for us is 4. 4 can be written as 2 square, right? So if I write 4 as 2 square, now it is square to the power of 5. So let me write this as to the power of 5. And then on top of it, we have sixth root. So let me put it like this. Everything for sixth root means 1 over 6. Do you see that part? But now what we have got here is an expression which has same base. So I can apply all the rules which we have learned for laws of exponents. Now first, power rule. So when you have power of power, they get multiplied. So after multiplying, we can apply the product rule. So when you multiply with the same base, exponents get added, right? Similarly here, we will first apply the power rule, that is in 3 different layers, as you can see, and then we'll combine numerator and denominator, just like division, right? So we'll subtract these exponents. Now, so what I will do now here is that I'll move on to the next step, which is we'll apply the power rule. When we apply the power rule, then we have to multiply, right? So we get 2 to the power of 3 over 2 for the first term, 3 over 2, and here we have 2 to the power of 2 over 3, correct? Denominator for us is 2 to the power of 2 times 5 is 10, and then 10 over 6. So for the time being, I'll write this as 10 over 6. So this is what I have. So at this stage, what I have done is I have applied the power rule, okay? That means exponents get multiplied, right? That means if I have a to the power of m to the power of n, then it becomes a to the power of m times n. So that is the power rule which we have applied at this stage while moving from here to here. Do you see that? And the first was common base, right? Let's move further and now apply the rule to add exponents when we are multiplying and subtract when we divide, right? So we get what? We get 2 to the power of 3 over 2 plus, since this is being multiplied, 2 over 3 minus, this is being divided, 10 over 6. So that is what we get, right? So as we move to the next stage, we apply the product rule. That is to say that if we have the same base a, one power is m, the other one is n, then it becomes a to the power of m plus n, right? That is what we have done, right? Well, if you're dividing, if you have a to the power of, let's say p, then this will be minus p, correct? Since we are dividing. So that is the rule which we applied and we came to this stage. Now is part of simplifying fractions on top. So we can write this as 2 to the power of, now we should have common base, right? So in this case, common base could be 6. So we have a common base of 6. To get 6 in the denominator, the first term should be multiplied by 3, the second by 2, and the last will remain as 10. So it will be 9 plus 4, which is 14, right? So this gets multiplied by 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 gets multiplied by 2, so you get 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. Minus 10 gives you 3. So we get 2 to the power of 3 over 6. Do you see that? Now after that, 3 over 6 can be simplified, and we can write this as 2 to the power of half, which is square root of 2, right? So this can be written as square root of 2. So that is the answer for the given expression, and these are the steps which you could follow to get the answer. Correct? I hope that explains how to use or apply the laws of exponents and simplify given expression. Go through the video once again so that you understand each and every step. We'll do few more questions to practice. Thank you and all the best.